Hey, how's it going, everyone? So it's been about 4 hours and 20 minutes since I put my first Icarus video up for the weekend. Artic, be prepared, tips and advice. Well, I've got even more tips for you now because I've just finished watching Dean Hall's live stream. If you don't know who Dean Hall is, he is the CEO, lead developer of Rocketworks and Icarus. So what the footage you're seeing here is him playing on stream today. I will leave his link to his Twitch channel down below in the pinned comment so you can go over and check the full VOD out for yourselves. So we're going to start off first. Is the first starting locate where you're going to land your drop pod this time round is in O11. Dean brought his map up and I saw it where him and his friend's drop pod was. It was in O11. So I'll put an image up on screen where that is now, and so you can start planning your route to the Arctic from there. So after that, a nice little thing which is in the patch note. Basically, the vast majority of what I'm going to comment on here isn't in the patch notes. So when you're in the Arctic now and when it snows, if you have like a regular shaped roof, so where it's not flat, snowfall can lay on the roof, and if you're using anything but stone or concrete, it will apply pressure to the roof and do damage to it over the time. So you've got to use a shovel to remove the snow off the roof. Same goes for if you're using ramps, if it's not stone or concrete, and if it's wood, snow will build up over time and you have to remove it or it starts doing damage to your stuff. Anyways, so the temperature from what I saw during the stream is relatively low. At the very starting area of the Arctic, I saw between -6 and -27. But you could negate that a lot with campfires and then with a stone wall and so on. But the cool thing is about the snow being on roofs is once you shovel it, you get ice, and you can use the ice for water in your campfires, so you can get fresh water, or you can use the ice in your ice box. So that is a cool little touch. So, where am I? So the level cap level is staying at level 25 for beta weekend 3. So there's going to be no 30 and no tier 4 progression this beta weekend. So, which is fine. So that being said, what happens now is, if I've got this right, is you can start a new character and you can just level up again if you really want to, and fine. But if you level up now, you get extra points. I think it was 6 points, I believe I saw Dean get when he leveled, and it's every 10 levels you got additional points, so you could unlock more things, which is really cool. So yeah, there's a lot of sorry, I've got a long list of really crudely written notes here. I'm trying to get this video out for you. There's a lot of wolves in the Arctic, so you can get plenty of meat bones for like all your armors, other than the polar bear armor, which I'll get onto shortly. Weapons and gear, well, gear already needed, like you could already repair your gear, but weapons and gear now take materials to repair. From what I saw, it's only a very little cost, but yeah, that is there now. You can't just start repairing your stuff for free like it could be before. Another thing was mentioned, I didn't see it on stream, but one of the other devs who Dean was playing with was talking about there's a glacier and you can get bigger chunks of ice from there. So yeah, that's all I have on that. Oh, there's driftwood in the Arctic now as well, so the wind blows it there. I'm assuming the thing is the severe winds blows the driftwood in from like the forest biome and stuff like that, so you can pick up driftwood off the floor. And this change was going in as Dean was talking about it, because he himself didn't like this. The weight of constructed stone objects in the inventory was really light, so the weight's been adjusted so it's heavier now for constructed stone items, which makes perfect sense. Oh, something else, I didn't see it, it's just from what Dean said. the skinning bench gives you all the recipes now when you unlock. So once you've built the skinning bench, you unlock all of the relative recipes to skinning, I'm assuming. So that's something I'm gonna have to be checking out. Oh, and to get to the mammoths, you have to go through Polar Bear territory to get to the mammoths. That's what Dean Hall said on stream. That's like a direct quote. But yeah, they didn't indicate to where the mammoth territory was at all. Okay, so talking about the mammoth, the other dev actually, I think he wasn't meant to say this, but he said the mammoth boss. Now, I was under the impression, and maybe was everybody else, that the mammoths were just going to be a thing. Like, obviously harder to find, but, you know, just a regular wild animal. But apparently, it's a boss. And they said they'd done some testing on it, the dev, and they says it was one hell of a good fight. So I don't think the mammoth is going to be solo friendly, but we'll have to see. That sounds like a challenge to me, that. Anyways, in the patch notes, it actually said you can't get oxide in the Arctic. Now, from the live stream, I saw a ton of oxide in the Arctic. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. And you've just seen there Dean Hall killing a polar bear and getting hides. So, yeah, he got 6 polar bear hides there. So that isn't even enough to craft 1 polar bear fur armor. So you're going to have to try and get a good few polar bear kills for that. Anyways. Oh yeah, on a side note, it took about 14 arrows to kill that polar bear. I counted. So yeah, it was roughly about 14 bone arrows. Anyways, I just wanted to get all this information out there as quick as possible for you so you can start like using this for whatever. Try and help you out getting ready for your adventures. Anyways, I'll be back with more videos. If you found this information helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's the best ways to support me on my adventures up to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I appreciate every single one of you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.